What's up, YouTube? I'm back at it again with another book review, and this book review is on Payback as a Mother by Wahida. I will give this 4 out of 5 stars. It was after Shan and Brianna, and they were best friends to the point where they were like sisters, and it would talk about how Brianna and Shan were complete opposites. Shan was the more, I'm not sure if she was a tomboy type, but she rather wear like FUBU clothes and stuff like that. And she had dreads. She was about making her own money, being independent, having a man who was independent and had a legit job. And Brianna, on the other hand, was the type who had big boobs, Chanel, Prada, Gucci clothes, expensive weave, nails done, everything. She was a gold digging type who liked to, deal with the type of ballers who had money, a lot of money spent on her. And Brianna and Shane grew up together, and it talks about how Brianna was, disowned by her mother and sister because she got pregnant when she was young. Her mother kicked her out. And it also talks about how Shan and her brother Peanut, their parents both died when they were young, so they were put in the system, and eventually a family member took them, and Brianna lived with them for a little bit because her mother would not take her back. And so they just grew up together. So I was best friends even though they were kind of opposite. And then, it talks about how Brianna always liked her best friend Shan's brother Peanut, but he was a little bit older than them, didn't really pay her any mind until she was like a junior in high school, and that's when they started having sex and messing around behind Shan's back. So the story just talks about her and Peanut messing around, and then they talk about how she got a job working at a jail as a computer teacher, and Brianna just thought that was weird because Brianna had been locked up before, so she wasn't too keen on the jail and police thing. And of course Peanut, he was into that type of hood stuff, so he didn't like it either. So she started working there. Then you meet a character named Forever, and Forever has been locked up, and he has a wife named Nyla and a daughter named Tamika, and they come visit. And he talked about how she was down for him for so long, and after a while Nyla just was saying she was getting tired of all the jail stuff, and that was bothering him because he was getting scared that she was just going to leave him for another dude and stuff like that. And when Shin works there, she meets him, they have an attraction. His thing is he wants to use her to smuggle in drugs, and then what happens is Brianna does some dirty shit. Well, I'm not going to really tell everything, but she does some dirty shit that puts Shan in a predicament where she needs money, so she starts dealing with Forever so she can get money. So you deal with drama with what goes on about the situation with her as an inmate. Then you deal with Brianna doing backstabbing things to her friends and, stuff like that. And you see that Payback is a Mother. So I would say definitely read this. And there is a sequel called Payback with Your Life, which I will do a review on it after I read it. But I would say this was a good read. Check it out.